Georges Braque was a French artist who is known for his important role in the development of modern art. He was born in 1882 in a small town in France. Braque is best known for helping to create the style called Cubism, which was a new way of looking at the world. Cubism was a very different approach to painting that changed art forever. Before Cubism, artists usually painted things as they looked in real life, but Braque and his friend Pablo Picasso wanted to explore how to represent objects in a more abstract way. They broke objects down into simple shapes, such as cubes, rectangles, and triangles. This way, they showed objects from many different angles at the same time. Cubism was a bold and innovative style that challenged the traditional way of painting. Braque's work became a symbol of modern art in the early 20th century. Although he worked alongside Picasso, Braque's style was unique. He had a way of combining colors and shapes that gave his paintings a special feeling. Braque and Picasso first worked together in Paris, where they were both living at the time. Their friendship and collaboration played an important role in the birth of Cubism. They influenced each other's work, and their artistic styles became more similar. In their Cubist paintings, both artists used geometric shapes to represent people, objects, and landscapes. At the beginning of Cubism, they often used dark colors like brown, gray, and black. They wanted to focus on the structure of the objects they were painting, not just their color or appearance. This style was very different from the bright, colorful art that was popular at the time. As the years went on, Braque's work became lighter in color, and he began to experiment with new techniques. He started to use collage, which is a method of attaching pieces of paper or other materials to the canvas. This gave his paintings a more textured, three-dimensional quality. Braque was not just interested in the way things looked. He wanted to show how people experience the world around them. By breaking objects down into abstract shapes, he hoped to give viewers a new way of seeing familiar things. He wanted his art to make people think and question what they knew about the world. One of Braque's most famous works is a painting called Violin and Candlestick. In this painting, he shows a violin and a candlestick, but they are not drawn in the usual way. Instead, he breaks them up into pieces and arranges them in a way that shows multiple views of the objects at the same time. The shapes are angular and flat, and the colors are muted, giving the painting a sense of depth and complexity. Braque's work was not always easy for people to understand. Many viewers found his Cubist paintings confusing because they were so different from traditional art. But Braque believed that art should challenge the viewer and encourage them to see the world in a new way. Braque was not only a painter. He also worked in other mediums, including sculpture and printmaking. He was always experimenting with different materials and techniques to express his ideas. Over time, Braque's art evolved, and he began to focus more on the simple beauty of objects. He became interested in representing the quiet, everyday moments of life. He painted still life scenes with ordinary objects like bowls of fruit, bottles, and pitchers. These paintings were simple, yet full of meaning. They showed how something as ordinary as a bowl of fruit could be transformed into a work of art through the eyes of a skilled artist. Throughout his career, Braque remained dedicated to the idea of art as a way to express deep, personal ideas. He never stopped experimenting with new techniques and ideas. His work continued to evolve as he explored different ways to represent the world. Even though Braque is mostly known for his role in Cubism, his later works are also very important. In the years following World War I, Braque began to focus on creating a sense of harmony and balance in his art. He believed that art should bring peace and beauty into the world, especially during difficult times. He also became interested in the relationship between art and nature. Many of his later paintings showed landscapes, flowers, and other natural scenes. Through these works, Braque sought to create a sense of unity between the natural world and the world of art. Braque's art was influential not only in France, but also around the world. His ideas about Cubism and abstraction helped to shape the development of modern art in the 20th century. Many artists followed in his footsteps, exploring the ideas of Cubism and other abstract styles. Braque's work was exhibited in many important galleries and museums, and he became a respected figure in the art world. He received numerous awards for his contributions to art, including the prestigious Legion of Honor in France. Even though he became famous during his lifetime, Braque remained humble about his work. He believed that art was not about fame or recognition, but about the search for truth and beauty. Braque's life and work are a reminder that art is not just about making beautiful pictures. Art is also about questioning the world around us, exploring new ideas, and challenging ourselves to see things in a different way. In the end, Georges Braque's contributions to art helped to shape the way we think about and experience the world. He was not only a painter, but also an innovator, a creator, and a visionary. His work will continue to inspire generations of artists for many years to come. Even after his death in 1963, Braque's influence can still be seen in the work of contemporary artists who continue to experiment with new forms and ideas. In this way, Georges Braque's legacy lives on, and his art remains an important part of the story of modern art.